Today I'm going to share my morning routine with you. Also, I want to explain why you shouldn't start your day with drinking coffee. Actually, usually I start my day with drinking some water, and warm water is a great way to start it. And with the lemon, it's even better. So this would be my recommendation. I make sure that I get up early, and early can be different for different people. For some, 5-6 o'clock is early, for some 8 o'clock or even 9. So depending on your body constitution, depending on your habits, you can choose what is early for you. Just make sure you don't miss those hours in the morning when you are actually very productive, and also where you set your day, for something great. And if you start your day in the wrong way, it can be that the whole day is kind of strange. So make sure that you sleep enough. I make sure that I sleep 7 or 8 hours. I try to sleep 8 hours because, as far as I can follow, 8 hours is a very healthy approach. But sometimes you just don't have this time, and you maybe sleep like 6 or 7 in my case, which is also okay. You can still function. It's just if you sleep 8 hours, you will function perfectly. So make sure you get enough of sleep, because this is like the basis for having a great morning. In the morning, it is great to start your day with getting some fresh air, especially if you are going to exercise, but in any case. And this is what I do in the morning, is after drinking some water, I do some physical, practice, physical exercise for about 20 or 30 minutes per day. And after this, I meditate. Usually also takes about 20 minutes per day. So my first business session is in the morning. And this is a very productive, part of the day. This is where I check what is most important. This is where I plan, my work, when I set some goals also for the day. And also this is the first session where I fulfill the most difficult task, as they say, eat the frog first, and this is the time to eat the frog. Not literally, of course. We are not in France, but this is the time to fulfill the most difficult task, to make sure that when you reach the lunchtime, you already accomplished a lot for the day. So this is my approach, and I love it. And after this, I feel like I deserve some lunch. And lunch is the time when I also enjoy, another coffee. So I usually drink coffee earlier, after, having water also, but lunch is the time when I get a second coffee. So it's time to get some lunch. And as for coffee, I must admit that I try to avoid coffee. So sometimes I drink something instead. But especially in summer, I really enjoy coffee. In winter, I try to avoid it. So now it's time to get some lunch, and usually it will look more or less like a proper breakfast for me, because I don't eat like a breakfast, So it would be something like eggs very often, and also broccoli or something green, different types of vegetables and fats. Also, gladly some dark bread with butter, or like cheese or something like this. So this would be my typical lunch, which I would enjoy, already having most a lot of things done already. It's like my morning was so full with different activities, and it was not boring. I already managed to do something for my body, like physical exercises. I already managed to do something for my mind, like meditation. I already managed to do some difficult tasks for work. So now I can feel like I'm just relaxed, enjoy the beautiful view, and enjoy a really nice, breakfast, which is actually already lunch for me, because the next meal will be probably around dinner time, but I will also have some fruits in between. So yeah, this is it. So my morning is over, and now it's time for a break. So I hope this was useful for you, and I would like to ask you to share your ideas. Do you think this is a good and balanced morning routine? And maybe you could share how you do it, when do you get up, what do you do right in the morning after getting up, what is your morning routine? And I'm sure everybody has his or her own, but I thought it would be fun to share, and I hope you enjoyed it. So see you in the next video.